Who is she?
What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my YouTube. How you doing? How you feeling? How you living? I hope you're having a great day, night, afternoon, whatever time it is for you. I hope you're doing great. I miss you guys. I really did. So I got a little bit of a story time for you. I don't know if you looked at Instagram. It was on Instagram though. But we're gonna get into it on the YouTube. I'm gonna explain everything to y'all. I'm gonna go more in depth. So get ready, buckle up, let's go. Starting off, I don't want to say the company's name, just because I don't want to be disrespectful. I also don't want people to know what company my old manager worked for, just because I don't want people like hate the company just due to one bad apple within the company. All right, so the story starts out about a year ago, last August of 2020. I don't know if you guys remember, but I was in a car accident. The car was totaled. It was like a brand new car. I'll put pictures up right now. All right, yeah, it was a brand new car. Got totaled, had it for like 2 days. Whatever. So like that night I texted my manager and I was like, hey, I was in a car accident. I'm not gonna be able to make it in. I hope you understand. And she just sent back, and I like sent her photos and everything, so she like knew like I wasn't lying about it, because she's been on me. So whenever she messages back, she's like, that's fine, just call the manager in the morning. This bitch was the manager in the morning, like wasting my fucking time, but whatever. What are you gonna do? I'm an honest person, what can I say? So yeah, I called her, I let her know that, and I wasn't even like in my area. I was coming back from San Diego from visiting my parents. So I was like, yeah, I can like come in like 2 days and like figure out the schedule and go from there, whatever. Cause they had scheduled me like the whole week for some reason. Like literally the day that I told them I was in a car accident, they scheduled me that whole week. Like, what? Make it make sense, please. Mind you, I transferred stores. I've been with the company, which I'm not gonna say the name. I've been with the company for like 2.5 years. So I was already with the company for like 1.5 years. Transferred stores, and that's kind of when all this stuff started going down. So I go in there, like 2 days after the accident or whatever, and it's in the middle of COVID. So, you can't like, you either go to the emergency room and wait like 5 hours, or you just, set an appointment. And since it's COVID, you just set the appointment and wait like a day or two or whatever, since you're not dying. So that's what I did. And she was like, how much time do you need off? And I was like, I don't know. Like, I have appointments, and I wasn't the only one in the car accident, and I have to talk to insurance. Like, you scheduled me the whole week, like after you knew I was in an accident, just give me the whole week off, because originally I had the whole week off. It was weird because I had the week off. I was not scheduled to work. I got in a car accident, and then they scheduled me. Like, they remade the schedule. What? She remade the schedule, and I think it was so she could lie about it, which is exactly what she did. So I was like, yeah, give me the week off. She's like, whatever, no problem. She's hella fake. Whatever, no problem. I'll give you the week off. That's her new voice for me. Whatever, no problem. I'll give you the week off. It ain't no thing. Get what you need to get figured out. Get what you get what you need figured out, and then like we'll go from there. And I was like, okay, cool. I get the updated schedule. They give me the week off. Seemed like it was not an issue. Fast forward like 2 months. My grandparents were moving to North Carolina, maybe South. I honestly don't know. One of the Carolinas, maybe the Reaper. I don't know. And I was just like, oh, is there anyone that could cover my shift? Like, my grandparents just kind of sprung this upon me. They want to like come for a surprise visit. Like, can someone cover my shift? Which I know before when I was working in LA, it wouldn't have been a problem. I'm not sure why it was a problem, but she was like, oh, well, you called out that whole week after the car accident, so Wait, I gotta do her voice. You called out that whole week after the car accident, so you can't take it off or else you're gonna get fired. I was like, fired for what? You remade the schedule. You gave me those shifts off because I was in an accident. Like, what are you talking about? She's like, no, unless if you have proof of it, you're gonna get fired for calling out because you called out that whole week and you only have a certain amount of call outs for the year. And I was like, okay. Let me find this email because I know you emailed me the updated schedule, so I'm gonna find it. Or whatever. During this time, like every other week, she was like, why didn't you just quit? Why didn't you just quit? Why didn't you just quit? Huh? Why didn't you just quit? Just quit and reapply. Why didn't you just quit? Bitch, why don't you just shut your fucking mouth? How about that? That seems like the most simplest thing we could do. Why am I gonna quit? I'm making like $7 or so over minimum wage. Like, make it make sense. You can't fire me. Why would I quit? You, like, I get that you're the GM for this company that I won't say, but I'm not gonna quit. I'm making above minimum wage. Like, that doesn't make any sense. There's no reason for me to quit just because you're homophobic and you don't like me. Like, I don't get it. Like, don't be a manager if you can't work with people. It's that simple. Just don't do it. It doesn't make any sense. All of that happened. It's a bunch of like drama for no reason, and I was being super respectful. Like up until the point where I found that email where it had showed that she gave me those days off, and I was like, "Look at this email. I know you're trying to blackmail me. It's not gonna work. I have proof. I have proof right here. I will call HR if you talk about it again. If I want to switch a shift or call out or whatever, I'm going to, because I have actual proof that you gave me those days off." Whatever. Every time we worked together, she ignored me. She's being very immature. I'd say hi to her. I let it go because whatever, you can be mad at it's the middle of COVID. I get it. People are stressed out, whatever. But everyone quit. Everyone quit. And it honestly, it was because of her. I talked to those people like when they were talking about quitting, and it was her. So like, I get it, whatever. She's stressed out because people don't like her, and whatever, that's fine. She's a manager. She has to be a B word. Why did I say B word? She gotta be a bitch, but she just actually is a bitch, and I think that's where the issue with everyone else lies. I was just dealing with like a bunch of drama and nonsense, and then fast forward to now. I thought we were over it. Like, I thought her and I were cool. I guess not, but whatever. So I go in there like a few days ago, think I'm gonna work, and like some lady from like corporate or something's in there. She's telling me all like this BS and like lying to me. And I'm like, look, just tell me what you have to tell me. Like, what is it? Because I'm like, I know what it is. I know what it is because I know this manager's been trying to get me fired. Like, just spit it out already. Come on now. Come on. We've been talking for an hour. I'm over it. Like, just fucking like tell me. Like, I'm an honest person. I'll be straight up with you. Like, you don't have to beat around the bush. Just tell me what you gotta tell me. I don't know why this company, again, not saying names, I don't know why this company, like, what are you doing? Like, if I did something wrong, bro, just call me out. It's not that difficult. So I talked to her for about an hour. So it was her. She's making about $40 an hour. Like a security or someone with her, he's probably making about $25 an hour, maybe more, I'm not sure. And then whoever had to look at the cameras as well, they're making about $50 an hour. So this is what I did. People who like complain about the prices of items, right? Like if they're like, oh, I can't afford it, but like my child needs like jeans for school, and they just seem like genuinely stressed out about it, I'd be like, don't worry, I'll give you 10% off. Like, whatever, it ain't no thing, like whatever. Because I felt bad, and I asked my managers before. I was like, can I just pay for their whole transaction? No, you can't do that. You can't do that. I was like, okay, I'll just get like, they're stressing about $10. Let's just give them like $5 off so they still buy the item. Because I know our clearance is like packed full. The item's gonna drop to like 50 cents, so might as well just give them like the 10% off or whatever. So here I was just trying to be a good person to people, whatever. Well, the other day, I think it was on the 6th. I'm not sure. They're counting the days, I'm not. I know they told me, but I forget. So yeah, I think it was like the 6th. These people came in, and whatever, it was like $100 transaction or something like that. And they're like, we're in the military, but we don't have our ID. And like, they seem genuine. And like, not a lot of people know that we do the military discount. So I'm like, okay, like you obviously know, like you've obviously done it here before. Like it shouldn't be a problem. Plus I've seen countless managers do that. I've seen managers take expired coupons. Like it's nothing new. You know what I mean? They were just looking for a reason to fire me. So whatever. I was gonna quit in a week anyways, so I don't care. But yeah, I was like, okay, let me ask my manager, because she was right there, and I knew she was a bitch. So I was like, all right, let me ask her real quick. And I was like, hey, Miss Benz. This person's trying to use the military discount, but they don't have their ID. Is that okay? Doesn't say anything. Ask her again. Doesn't say anything. So I'm like, whatever. I'm not going to waste their time. We've been waiting almost like 5 minutes now. I'm just going to give them the coupon. Like, who cares? It's like taking off like the tax on the like items. Like, I think it was like $10 or something like that. Like, whatever. So yeah, gave them the discount because they said they're in the military. I trusted them. They seemed genuine. They already knew about the discount. And literally on like Tuesday or whatever, when I went in there, that's what I got. That's all they had on me was like, because the manager went back and looked at the transaction. She couldn't answer my question about being able to use it, no. But she could waste her like 30 minutes, whatever, going back, looking through all the transactions that day and finding that one. She did have time for that, but she didn't have time to answer my question. And I'm telling you, it's because she just wanted to fire me. She just wanted a reason. But like I said, it's funny to me because I was gonna quit in a week. I'm moving, y'all know that. So it's just a hilarious situation. I guess it worked out for the best. And tell me why. So like they only knew about this like one like transaction, right, from the other day. Like I said, I'm honest. So they asked me straight up, Zach, have you ever done this before? And I was like, yeah, maybe 3 or 4 times. And they're like, well, what is it, 3 or 4? And I was like, let's say 4. Fucking, let's say 4. I'm like, okay, well, in total, that's about $35. And even though the company is paying us a few $100s to talk to you for an hour, you're gonna have to pay back this $35. Okay, whatever, that's fine. $35? That's like, okay, whatever, that's pocket change. I'll wipe my booty hole with that, like, whatever. But I was like, well, I'm moving. Like, everyone in here knows I'm moving in about a week or 2. So, can I just give you cash right now or what? And they're like, and I was like down to give them, I had $40 in my wallet. I was like, I'll give you $5 more than what you're asking for, because it's like, it's the dumbest thing. I was like, yeah, can I just give you like $40 right now? Nope, you have to write it out like a check, and then they're gonna send it in the mail. And I was like, well, I'm moving, so, I mean, if the $35 doesn't get paid, it's because y'all didn't want to take my cash, so whatever. Today, she texted me. They fired me over text, which is like, I don't know. If you ask me, that is very unprofessional as a company, as a manager, etc. You would think that they would maybe text you to say, hey, Zach, can you come in the store? Call me, hey, Zach, can you come in the store? It's a little bit more professional, but, you know, I get it. The company, again, I'm not going to say names. The company, though, they've been sued a couple of times, so, you know, I'm not surprised that this is how they do business. It is kind of disappointing though, because I know my old store in like LA, like they were genuine people, they're nice people. No one had to lie, no one had to do, you know, some shady stuff. Texted me. Okay, whatever. I texted her back. I'll show you all them texts right now. Let me just explain. I think she was capping for sure, right? I was friends with everyone in that store. If I was not friends with everyone, why did I get away with so much crap when she wasn't around? If everyone over there talking ish, And you're admitting that managers in that store are being unprofessional, talking about employees behind their back? That's what you're saying right now? That's hilarious. That's hilarious. But whatever, I've literally talked crap about her with every manager. That's how I know she's lying. Every manager cannot stand her. They have called corporate on her, da-da-da-da-da. So, you know, I just find it very humorous, if you ask me. But, bro, she roasted my eyebrows. I don't even do my hair when I go to work, right? I don't even look at my freckles. I put them on. I don't know if you can see them. Might have rubbed off. All right. I don't do nothing when I go to work. I wake up, I go to work. Like, that's it. I literally sleep in an hour before I have work, shower, go to work. My eyebrows are done today. According to her, these are nuts. If I did do my eyebrows when I went to work, which I never did, not one time. You can ask anyone I work with, I never what. But she wanted to roast me on it. She's like, I need something to roast you on. Whatever. You can have your small victory. You can send your text and then block me afterwards. Guess what? Guess what? There's about 200,000 people. 200,000 people who will send that text for me, saying what I gotta say. I'm gonna have the last word, all right? You might have the win, even though I was gonna quit. But I'm gonna have the last word, okay? Thank you. That's gonna wrap up the video. I hope y'all enjoyed the story time. Story of my life, if I take one home, drive all night. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this story. Like I said, I'm not gonna mention the company's name anywhere. I just see that to be disrespectful, just because of, you know, one bad person, one almost 40-year-old who is homophobic. Michaela, hurry up!
Store maybe?
Are we gonna go in? I just really want to make sure she gets my gift, since everyone was complaining about it the other day. You remember?
Wait, I thought you were working today.
I got fired.
You got fired?
Yeah.
No way.
But you remember when everyone was complaining about it? So I got her some.